penalty is 0, runtime is 529 milliseconds, and score is 100%. That means our code is completely submitted, done, it's perfect. So yeah, reverse array has been done. Hello everyone, my name is Brian Thomas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are going to be solving an interview problem given by Coding Ninjas, which is reverse the array. So as you can see the web page behind me, I've opened the web page for reverse the array, the problem itself. But as you'll know me, I'm not going to solve this problem right here on this web page. I will do it on my own created Jupyter notebook, which I've created specially for you all, so that it is better for you all to understand with more better visualizations and text and better understanding. So welcome guys to my Jupyter notebook. Here we are. We have the Jupyter notebook right in front of you all, and you all have me as well. So the first line, as you all can see, it is written Coding Ninjas interview problem. Then we come down, it is written reverse the array, the name of the problem. And then the most important part, which is the problem statement. So what does this problem statement state? It says that given an array or list of integers and a position m, you have to reverse the array after that position. That means we have been given an array of n integers and a position m. We have to reverse the elements after the position m. That means if we are given an array of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and we have been given the position as 3, we have to reverse the elements after the third position or after the 3 plus 1 fourth position. Okay? So we have understood what the problem statement is. Now we'll come to the input format, output format, then we'll see the sample input, sample output, and then we'll go to the program. Okay? So the input format we'll see is that the very first line of the program contains an integer t denoting the number of test cases. Then the first line of every test case contains one integer m for the number of elements that are going to be there in the array, and one integer m where m denotes the position after which the array has to be reversed. And after that, the second line of every test case contains the n space separated integers which denote the elements of input of array or a list. So first line we have the number of test cases, second line we have space separated two numbers, that means one is n, the number of elements that are going to be there in the array, and a number m, integer m, which will be the position after which the elements of the array have to be reversed. And then the third line we have the elements of the array, space separated. Okay, very important. Output format for each test case, return the required array. Output for each test case is printed on a separate line. Fine. Then we have the sample input, we can see right here. Now in the sample input, if you see, you have 2, which is the number of test cases. Then we have space separated two integers. One is m, one is n. First one is n, 6. That means the number of elements that are going to be there in the array or a list. And 3, that is m, is the position after which the elements of the array have to be reversed. And then we have space separated integers for the first array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second, we have 5 as n, the number of elements in the array, 2 as m, the position after which the elements of the array have to be reversed. And then we have space separated integers 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Then we have sample output 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. After the fourth position, the elements have been reversed from 5, 6 to 6, 5. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 has been made to 8, 6, 7. Again, the positions have been reversed. So this we have understood the problem. Now we'll come to the program and the solution. So here we have the whole program. I'll come to this once again later. I'll just show you the output, how it is. We have enter the number of test cases. We have test cases 1. Numbers to be input 6. That is the n we mentioned earlier. And the kth value after which the reversal has to take place is 3. Okay. Values for the array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reversed array will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. So basically what we are doing is that we are separating the values after k. Basically we have input the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have it in an array. After we have it in an array, we are telling the array, okay, we have the array and we have the position after which the elements have to be reversed. So the elements after the position will be separated. Okay, the elements after the position, the elements that we want to be reversed will be separated from the array and will be reversed, and then will be again combined or concatenated in the array. Okay, so first step we are doing is separating the values after k, untouched values after k. After that, we are adding the untouched values before k with the reversed separated values after k. Hence, we get our array or a list combined with the untouched or the same input integers before k and the reversed integers after k. Now we'll come to the part by part explanation of the whole program. First step we are doing is a test cases input. We are doing test case input, fine. After that, what we are doing? After that, we are having a while loop. I'll come to the line above that. After that, we are having a while loop saying that if test cases are greater than 0, that means if I have input the test cases greater than 0, then run the program. Else, cancel the program. So here you all can see we have n comma k is equal to map int input dot split. So here what we are doing, we are taking input as space separated two integers. One is n, the number of elements in the array. One is k, the position after which the elements of the array have to be reversed. So n comma k, we are taking space separated inputs. That's understood. Then we'll come to array. In the array, we are taking an input directly into the array. So this is one format you can follow. We are saying int I for I in input dot split. So we are inputting space, we are taking input space separated integers and splitting them and appending them into the array, or just taking input into the array. Okay, and then we are calling the reverse array function and passing the parameters as the array and the kth position. Okay, so what we are doing is n is for taking input of how many numbers we are going to input, k is the kth number from which the array must be reversed, array taking input of all the numbers into the array, and then we are calling the reverse array function and passing the parameters as array and k, and after that you get the provided output once you pass them into the function. Now we'll come to the function of reverse array. So if you all see right here, we have come in the function of reverse array. What we are doing is we are calling the function reverse array, passing the parameters as array and k, and then we are saying is that in a variable reserve array, we are passing the numbers or the elements after the kth position. How are we doing that? We are passing the we are passing the array ARR. In that, we are telling take only the integers after the kth position. That means after k plus 1th position till the last position. Okay. So after the kth position till the last position, whatever numbers are there, whatever elements are there, take those and store it in a variable called reserve array. After you reserve those numbers in a variable called reserve array, what you want to do, we are printing the output as reversed is array of k plus 1 plus reserve array. Okay, so I'll tell you what it does is that we are saying reversed. After reversed, we are saying array k plus 1, a colon, semicolon and k plus 1. What does this mean? We are saying is that after the, we are saying before k plus 1, whatever elements are there, take those plus reserve array. Okay, we have taken the integers after the kth position, those are stored in reserve array. So reserve array, take that and reverse the elements. How are we reversing the elements? See in the square brackets, we have two semicolons and -1 written. That is one way of reversing the elements in an array and printing them. Okay, so here we have written is print reverse array before the k plus 1th element, print all the numbers, add concatenate that to the reversed elements after the k plus 1th position. You all can read the following function we are doing. All this is the same thing that I just said right now. Now I'll just tell you how this is working. Now foundations of array, if you all have seen. Now consider an array A. In that, before the first semicolon is the start element that you want to give. After the first semicolon, we can give the end element. That means it will print all the elements from the start to the end. And after that, we are giving step. That means after the second semicolon, we are giving something called step. In that, we can specify if you want to skip one number, two number, three number, and all those. So consider an array A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We perform the following operations. A, 1, double semicolon 2, that means start from 1. In the middle, I'm not specifying anything. That means don't end. I'm not telling it to end anywhere. Okay, so it will take by default till the end of the array. So 1, here I've not specified anything. In the middle between the two colons, after the second semicolon, I've specified step as 2. That means start from 1, skip every two numbers. Sorry, start from 1, skip every one number and go to the next number. That means what it will print? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so it will print basically all the odd numbers since starting from 1 and stepping every two numbers. Same thing, A, double semicolon 2. Here I have not specified the beginning of the array as well. That means what? Start from the 0th position and end also till the end of the array. But skip every two numbers you see. So if it is started from the 0th position, it will go from 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is basically skipping every two indexes. Okay. Then we are doing another operation called A, 2, double semicolon 2. That means start from 2 and skip every two numbers. So it will basically give the output as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Cool. And then we are giving another operation as A, 2 semicolon 4 semicolon 2. That means start from 2, end at 4 and skip two numbers or step two numbers. We'll see what the output is. So we perform the first operation right here. A, 1 double semicolon 2, we get the even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We perform the second operation, A, double semicolon 2, we get odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Operation 3, we have A, 2 double semicolon 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 and A, 2 semicolon 4 semicolon 2, we get the output as 3. Why? Between 2 and 4 there is only one number, that is 3. And I'm sorry, if you add 0 right here and then you run this, then you will get operation 1 as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, operation 2 as even numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, operation 3 as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and then operation 4 as 2. Between 2 and 4 even number is 2. So yeah, whatever is written on top, now it's come correct. So I'm sorry for wasting your time before. Cool. So we've completed the reverse array function as well. Now we'll come to the program with the simple output. That means just the way the coding ninjas want it. So we have test cases int input. Then we have the while loop that if test case is greater than 0, we're taking input of n, k, n number of elements, k the position after which the elements have to be reversed, array, the elements in the array, and then we are calling the reverse array function, passing the parameters as array and the k. And in the reverse array function, we are doing the operations specified above, like I explained it to you all, and then we get the output. So if you want to take another example, I'll just run. I'll say test case is just one test case. I'll tell elements 10. Oh, sorry. One test case, 10 elements. Which position do I want to reverse? After the 6th position. That means 6 is the number I'm giving. It will reverse the elements after 6 plus 1, 7th position. So I'll just give 6, enter. Enter the 10 numbers you want to give. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Enter. So if you'll see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After the 7th number, it is interchanged, it has reversed the elements. That means 10, 9, 8. Okay, clear? So basically this is all for this program. Reverse the arrays was such a simple program. Just one line of code needed, that's all. Hey guys, so we just saw the whole Jupyter notebook. We saw reverse the array, understood the whole program. Everything has been done. So now if we just come to the web page of Coding Ninjas, we'll just submit a program and see how it goes. So right here, if you all see, we have the reverse array function with the parameters as array and k and the 2 lines of code, reserve array and final array, and then we are returning the final array. This is all that needs to be done. Okay. After this is done, just run your code. So Coding Ninjas will check with the sample test cases that they have. So test cases have been satisfied. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, all have been satisfied. Then we'll submit our code. So when we submit our code, what is being done? The compilation check is being done. Large test cases check is also being done. Optimal test cases check is also being done. Penalty is 0, runtime is 529 milliseconds, and score is 100%. That means our code is completely submitted, done, it's perfect. So yeah, reverse array has been done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such content. I am very interested and I loved your responses on the Coding Ninjas video, the earlier one that I had put. And I'll be putting many more such similar videos. Looking forward to see you all watching more of my content. Thank you so much. Bye guys.